God is about to win the Hell of War match with a bang.
Dante Fox appears to be missing in action.
The Gauntlet of the Gods is the hand that could strike down the descendants of the 7 Aztec tribes. I can't let that happen.
Destroy the soul of my son and become a god. Goodbye, my boy.
Jake Strong, a legit badass. Oh!
And Cueto, this isn't your temple anymore. It's mine.
Next week, you will compete in a 7 to survive elimination match for the Gift of the Gods Championship.
What's up, everybody, and welcome. You're looking at Vampiro and Matt Striker, and that means you're in the right place. The Temple. This is Lucha Underground. We want to give a special shout-out to all of our believers around the globe, and, of course, a big thank you to L43 for heating things up in this ice house, because this is where we keep things fresh. Ladies and gentlemen, the countdown is on to the beginning of an event that will change the course of Lucha Libre history. I'm talking about Ultima Lucha Quattro. It all kicks off next week with our Trios Championship Elimination match.
We also have received word that our main event next week will be the weapon of mass destruction, Killshot, versus former partner, the badass biker from the open road, Son of Havoc. And check this out, in a mask versus mask match. Next week is huge, but tonight, brother, it is jumping and bumping and humping, and I'm telling you, it feels like it's Ultima Lucha right now.
Well, that's probably because our opening contest is also our main event, and it may very well last the entire duration of our show. There are 7 luchadors in the ring, but only one can survive, and that one will become the Gift of the Gods champion. So enough out of us. Melissa, let's lucha!
The following lucha is a 7 to survive match, and it's for the Gift of the Gods Championship. A luchador can only be eliminated by pinfall or by submission. Introducing first, in the ring from the highlands of Guerrero, Mexico, King Cuerno.
A former Gift of the Gods champion. He possesses speed, skill, cunning, and experience.
Next, accompanied by Famous B. He's big, he's bad, he's big, bad Steve.
This man has power and an understanding of inner workings. Let's see how that manifests itself in this matchup.
No more working at the auto shop.
And from Houston, Texas, Hernandez.
Power and confidence, a lethal combination. And big balls.
Next, from the Cosmos, Aerostar.
He's gonna have the speed and the high-flying ability. Aerostar may very well be your next Gift of the Gods champion.
And from Cape Town, South Africa, the Darewolf, PJ Black.
An accomplished high flyer in his own right, but he's also a great mat-based luchador as well.
And from Perry, Oklahoma, the Savage, Jake Strong.
Hands down the best wrestler in this match. Of course, the ankle lock submission can come anywhere at any time.
And from Ansonia, Connecticut, the one-man army, Dante Fox.
The X Factor. Of course, I'm reminded of General Mattis, who once said, be polite, be professional, but have a plan to kill everyone you meet. To me, that embodies Dante Fox. There you see the Gift of the Gods title. Of course, Jake Strong won a Battle Royal that led to this match. Jake had an opportunity to eliminate one of these men by choice. Jake said, no, I want to fight each and every one of them. Smart or stupid?
I think very smart and very impressive, but I think the one who benefited from this whole thing was Dante Fox, being a soldier of fortune and somebody who does recon. The only thing that he took out of this, I'm sure studying and studying and studying, is look at everybody's reactions, actions, their miscalculations, and that's going to help him come out on top in this match. I'm guaranteeing you that, brother.
Pinfalls or submissions here. Of course, we do have matches standing by, but our promoter, Antonio Cueto, told us to expect the unexpected here. So let's just stick with what we've got in front of us. Of course, with Ultima Lucha starting next week, I guess this could be the appetizer of destruction. Vampiro, some thoughts on Dante?
I think Dante's on top of his game, and he's so excited to be back in the temple, as are the believers, and it shows. He's definitely one of a kind.
Of course, let's not forget the new Gift of the Gods rule that was implemented by our owner, Antonio Cueto. It used to be that you had to defend the title, plus give Antonio at least 1 week to promote the match. Those rules are now out the window, so anything goes.
It's what we do here in the temple best, better than anybody else. It's always an evolution for the revolution. We are the ones that set the bar high. Nobody can double that. And it's just the way things are going. The fans are demanding it. The temple wants to see it. And Mr. Cueto, well, you know, he's doing what he needs to do.
It was Dario's rule. His father disagreed with it. And whatever Daddy says goes.
Well, Dario's dead, man.
Hernandez tries to rock Dante to sleep. Dante Fox trying to go for a sunset flip. Hernandez's power that we illustrated at the outset comes into play here. Fox was able to matrix away from the punch, dip out, and use those long legs. There's something about Dante Fox. You know, we've seen all these other fighters for the most part here during this year of Lucha Underground. But it's Dante who comes in with offense that has been unscouted, great hand-to-hand skills, great defense. For my money, it's all about Dante Fox. You're shaking your head no.
I'm shaking my head yes. I'm the one who just said that at the beginning of the show. I'm telling you right now, Dante Fox took that defeat from last week, and I'm telling you now, he did nothing but scout these guys. He knows, being that somebody who's a soldier of fortune.
Slide here, and he got him.
Yeah. Dante, soldier of fortune. He's going into combat all over the world. He's got more experience than all these guys put together.
Yep, these other luchadors being smart, catching their breath on the outside. We've got 6 luchadors left in this epic 7 to survive for the Gift of the Gods Championship as the Believers serenade Hernandez. This match will continue when we come back. This began as a 7 to survive for the Gift of the Gods Championship. Hernandez has been eliminated, and we're down to 6. Now, for my money, it's Jake Strong's height and power here, Vamp.
I don't think it's Big Steve. I don't think it's PJ Court. I don't think it's any one of these guys' speed or skill. I think it's who's going to take the biggest beating and who's willing to fight the dirtiest. You know for a fact, bro.
Up.
At this stage in the game, when we're getting close to overtime, it's the person who puts the puck in the neck. It doesn't have to be pretty. You know that. So whoever's going to pull out all the stops and fight the dirtiest, that's the one who's going to win this match.
King Cuerno, the only one in this match that has held the Gift of the Gods Championship. Vampiro, does that experience come into play?
In a match like this where anything goes, everybody against everybody, you never know where that violence is going to come.
That violence is out there amongst the Believers. That Big Bad Steve and PJ Black are up in the stands. I mean, there's like 3 different fights going on here.
Definitely the error of the night, and I'm telling you right now, King Cuerno, the violent hunter, the calculating hunter, paying too much attention, asking for applause, that's going to be his downfall.
The lengths that these fighters will go with Ultima Lucha Quattro around the corner, it's disturbing and inspiring all in the same breath.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Oh man, no way, dude.
You gotta be kidding me. Jesus. I mean, just the danger of sliding down that dirty wooden wall. Do you imagine the splinters that could have just went into and punctured a lung from the back? Jake Strong just has no regard for human life, it looks like.
Looks like back in the ring, it's PJ Black and Big Bad Steve.
Hold on.
Jake gets a bird's eye view. There's Famous P. He's Big Bad Steve's manager there. And
what did he give Steve?
He just passed Steve a wrench.
You gonna shake my hand?
Really?
Well, we know how good Steve is with a wrench, right?
A monkey wrench.
PJ Black is no spark plug.
I know what he wants, right?
But turn around, PJ. Don't forget about your opponent. Oh! PJ inadvertently seemed to fall right onto Famous B's.
Little B could have poked an eye out from the wrench. This is all legal.
Yep.
This is so dope. This is so awesome.
Oh, shit. Only pinfalls or submissions in this match. No disqualifications. And Big Bad Steve just hit Aerostar in the head with the wrench. And now he's beating upon the back of the neck.
Yes. Awesome. Checked his oil at the same time. Screw job, screw job, screw job. Randy's gonna tighten. Okay, excuse me. Maybe he's gonna tighten the nuts on that.
Oh, speaking of which, perfect timing.
Yeah, you're on fire tonight, kid.
Turn around, there's Big Jake Strong. PJ was able to evade. Now PJ moving in, gets dumped onto the apron, but lands on his feet. Catches Jake with a right hand. What does PJ have in mind? Springboard up.
Springboard eye poke. Sure, why not?
Yeah, it's the temple, brother.
Oh, man.
That's the third boot to the nuts, man, that PJ's throwing in this match. Good for him.
PJ was smart. He would try to eliminate Jake Strong as quick as possible. Jake poses the largest threat in this match, in my opinion.
I disagree, my friend.
Wow.
Beautiful moonsault. Great athlete, PJ Black. No, that would have been huge right there.
That would have changed the course of everything.
You can notice how the other luchadors are just allowing PJ to do the yeoman's work. They don't want to get in there with Jake Strong. Why not let PJ get rid of Jake?
Sunset flip, shoulders are down, and look at Jake, how he was able to capture the leg and roll right through. He's got the ankle lock. He's popped so many ankles here. Why would PJ be any different?
The Darewolf, PJ Black,
Good, he's not
has
letting
been
go. You know what that
eliminated.
means.
And he's waiting for that sound, that... The Darewolf has had his ankle snapped by Jake Strong. Now only 5 luchadors remain. Who's going to survive? Lucha Underground will be right back. Welcome back to Lucha Underground. The 2 biggest brawlers in this match, Jake Strong and Big Bad Steve. We started with 7. We're down to 5. There you see PJ Black, the recipient of a broken ankle, courtesy of the man on the left. Let's listen.
Wow.
King Cuerno interjects himself.
Well, back from the ashes is Dante Fox.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's hurt.
Yeah, of course.
I see some blood. You see the blood on his knuckles?
Of course, Dante was thrown into the wall high above us here.
Yeah, but those bloody knuckles.
Look at King Cuerno. Calm, calculating, Aerostar.
Very aware of his surroundings, my friend. He's no dummy.
What's Aerostar going to do here? Looks like he's cornered. Turned his back on Steve, and now it looks like Steve wants Cuerno to assist. Cuerno may oblige. Perhaps that would have saved him from this.
Just like a fish out of water, man. He's just flipping and flopping. That's a whooping right there.
Look at the look in Big Bad Steve's eyes. You know you cannot trust Steve.
Steve's got to go for the win, man. Forget about what the fans are doing. F the fans. Get the win.
What Steve have in mind? It looks like he and Cuerno are going to work together, perhaps. Pop up into a cutter.
He's Big Bad Steve.
Steve is
He just got
impressive,
Aerostar
dog.
up on the jack. Cuerno with a big drop kick.
Bro, Steve is really impressive. He's really, really coming into his own here.
Do you want to change your pick? Do you like Big Bag Steve's chances here?
No, I'm not like you, man. I don't go flip-flopping. I just stick to my guns.
Cuerno's going to have the speed. Obviously, Steve's going to have the muscle. I don't know if Cuerno wants to do this.
Wow.
I mean, it's like a welterweight trading blows with a heavyweight. Just the weight difference alone. There's just more impact behind the punches of the heavier guy.
100%.
Even if Cuerno knows how to throw a punch, which I'm sure he does.
Yeah, but you got to remember, street fight.
Yep, Cuerno went to the feet.
Yeah, he had to, because if you make contact wrong with the skull, you know you punch wrong, you can break your hand and you're done, dog.
Of course, Steve has had a broken ankle in the past. I noticed that Steve might be limping a little bit. Well, that also might be that he's groggy from the high knee strike.
Might be, but look at that. Steve is just getting warmed up, dude. He likes to get down and dirty and swing and fight and get punched and punch back.
Skip a beat, disorient the breathing there. Steve sent in, and you can see that Steve has a little hitch in his giddy-up. Steve might be desperate here.
I think Steve's pissed off. You know, it's just like any other night. He has a few beers. He's just as dizzy. He still gets into fights.
Got out of the way of King Cuerno. Steve's going to make up the space here. Double clothesline. Both men are down. This match for the Gift of the Gods Championship. Whoever holds that title can exchange it for a shot at the Lucha Underground Championship at any time. Who's that?
What? Who's what? Where? What do you see?
Is that Drago? What? What does Drago have a forklift?
He's got a...
Wait a minute. As Aerostar's best friend, and as Aerostar ascends to the heavens.
Oh, jeez.
I think I know what's coming.
Well, he's not going to change the light bulbs, Matt. More?
Higher and higher we go.
Okay.
Get a nice wide shot. Look at that! Aerostar understands what's at stake. Perhaps more than anyone in this match. The Gift of the Gods title and the power that it brings. Aerostar seeks to save the world.
This is just
but at what cost? At what price? Aerostar! To Drago, who was on the shelf for a month after he came to Aerostar's aid and suffered a broken ankle. Like an asteroid from the heavens, Aerostar has crashed down on Earth and left nothing but destruction in his path. 4 luchadors remain, but only one will survive to become the Gift of the Gods champion. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lucha Underground. Since we went on the air, it's been all about the Gift of the Gods championship.
championship. We started with 7, we're down to 4. Jake Strong, Aerostar, King Cuerno, and Dante Fox.
I'm telling you right now, Aerostar's going to be super lucky if he can recuperate from that. Although it was impressive and he had the building rocking, I'm telling you that was a distance that's just not human, bro. And he just got schooled himself. I'm sure he knocked the wind out of himself. Might even have some internal bleeding, Matt.
Yeah, if you just joined us, Aerostar had a Lucha Underground moment. He must have been, what, 20, 25 feet in the air?
It was like 30, brother.
Oh, man. Comes at 6 feet 7 inches in the air and down to the ground, courtesy of Jake Strong.
There you go. That was just a body slam. Now, that might not seem like it's one, but that big dive off the top, I'm sure it's hurt him on the inside, and that right there just put him down. He's not getting up. That big dive, although as spectacular as it was, it's certainly taken its toll.
Now Jake Strong attacking King Cuerno. Jake has to understand that King Cuerno, at this moment, may have the best winning percentage, the best odds at coming out of this match on top.
Yeah, but we don't know that because we haven't seen Dante Fox. We don't know what he's been up to. We don't know where he's been. We don't know what kind of damage he's been doing on other parts of the world, my friend.
Right, but we know about the damage that Jake Strong is capable of. You're alluding to Jake Strong's NCAA record for the most pins in his weight class, and I get it. Okay. Lucha Underground, far removed from the NCAA.
But, dude, you just said pins. What does that mean? It's sport-oriented. He doesn't have the killer instinct. He goes for the win, yes, but when it's done, it's done.
That looked like killer instinct to me right there. High crotch slam, shoulders are down, but Cuerno's able to kick out and roll over, keeping his shoulders off the mat. Little things to pay attention to.
No doubt about it, man, but I'm going to tell you one more time. Dante Fox is a soldier who's gone to war. It's a lot different than sports. Your mentality is violent. You're not going to worry about the referee. It's not instilled in you instinctively to let go when the referee says stop.
You can see Jake Strong trapping the ankle, and now applies the ankle lock. We've already seen one submission here. Look at Aerostar. He noticed that King Cuerno was climbing towards him. He waited for Jake to be close enough, and now Aerostar is going to use his unique speed and offense here. Head scissor takedown. Jake Strong is reeling. Aerostar now needs to close the distance here.
There ain't no love lost between these two, that's for sure.
Absolutely, of course. Aerostar and Drago had their wars with Jake Strong.
Wow.
Nunchucks, broken ankles, and the sort. Oh! I think the back of Aero's head may have caught Jake Strong. Jake may be out! No!
I mean, how can you say that's a trust fall? That's just suicidal. You know, having the confidence to throw yourself out there like that.
Or perhaps Aerostar trusts himself. And in this world, maybe that's the only person you can count on. Aerostar back up to his feet. Trying to bait Jake Strong in. What's Aerostar have in mind here? Oh, wow. What a unique way to get into the ankle lock there. And I hate to say it, but I think that Aerostar's journey has come to a crashing end.
Watch out, watch
Aerostar
out.
has been eliminated.
Of course, we know Jake's going to try to break Aerostar's ankle here. The fans have fallen in love with Aerostar. His high-risk offense. He may never be the same again with a broken ankle. He's going to break his ankle, and look at King Cuerno. The man from the Cosmos has fallen to the Savage, but his ankle was spared thanks to King Cuerno. There are now only 3 luchadors left. Cuerno, Fox, and Strong. We're going to crown a new Gift of the Gods champion, and we're going to do it next. Welcome back to Lucha Underground. What started as 7 is now down to 3, and it's a prime number, and one of these men are prime for history. King Cuerno, cunning, calculating, and also showing a bit of sportsmanship there as he helps Aerostar to the back. We have Jake Strong, 6'7", 275 pounds, the ankle lock master. And then we have Dante Fox, who we have not seen in quite some time. Vampiro handicapped this one.
I'm just thinking that it's the biggest mistake in the planet that even though Dante Fox is rocked, he's got to go for the win. Why is he not going for the win? Jake is down and out.
How do you know if Dante even knows where he is right now? The fact that he's back in the ring after what's been done to him is enough.
Well, this is why I know. He's a soldier of fortune, and you're trained that way to understand, you know, shell-shockedness, being tortured and all that. You've got to fight.
But what I understand is that Fox is down, Strong is down, and the Hunter King Cuerno is the only one that is up right now.
Yeah, and the Hunter King Cuerno is making the biggest mistake of his career. He's got the title right there. He can pin them both, but he's more concerned.
We've talked about that, though. Cuerno is cunning. He's poised. He's methodical. He won't rush into any situation.
Well, dude, I'm telling you, man, he just... In my point of view, I think I would have been a little bit more aggressive, especially being a hunter. And if your prey is on the verge of being, you know, down and out for good and you want to go for the kill, you can't let it recuperate. And, well, he just did.
Bloody knuckles of Dante Fox. The keen eye of King Cuerno. And the submission specialty of Jake Strong.
Jake Strong looks like he's got a little bit of damage here to those ribs on the right side. You see him cupping his ribs like that. That might be something that somebody better pick up on.
Cuerno was able to evade Strong and hit Fox. Cuerno has one for Strong as well. Cuerno focusing on Fox now. Knee to the corner. Fox had nowhere to go. Could have a cracked sternum there. And speaking of cracked sternum, wait a minute. That's a cracked ankle. Jake Strong with the ankle lock here. Cuerno was able to roll out of the way and send the big man to the floor. Now Dante Fox is on the move. Up and over onto the apron. We see a lot of that in these matches. It's going to take more than those simple maneuvers to win. Both fighters are on the floor now, and as we know, you're not safe on the floor here in the Temple.
No.
King Cuerno is limping, though. Is he going to try to throw caution to the wind here?
You better believe it, dog. Here he goes. 1, 2, and look at Dante. Who's the smarter hunter now, my friend?
Of course, you're alluding to the fact that Dante was able to get out of the way. Jake Strong took the brunt of King Cuerno's arrow of death. And now Dante Fox. Where's he going? Is he going AWOL again?
No, I don't think so. Especially not with what's at stake, and especially not with the reception he's got here.
Wait a minute. Dante has changed his tactical position.
Oh, boy.
As Strong has Cuerno. Dante has hopes of becoming the Gift of the Gods champion. A hard landing, a great sacrifice, but it's all to call yourself Gift of the Gods champion.
You want to talk about a mercenary, you want to talk about a soldier of fortune who gets the job done without regard for his personal health and safety. That is the guy that I told you is going to take it to the limit. That is Dante Fox. Welcome home, son.
The heavy artillery, the ball turret gunner.
Yes, it is.
Sure is, folks.
For once, you and I are on the same page tonight, Matthew. This is Lucha. And I would never want to be in another place than beside your side calling the match just like we are right now.
Dante seems to have chosen Cuerno. That's got to be smart strategy. Dante knows that Cuerno's the only guy that has ever held the Gift of the Gods title in this match. And Fox knows he needs to get rid of Cuerno.
Oh, boy.
Dante Fox.
Look at him feeding off the adrenaline.
Is it enough? No, Jake Strong.
Why would Jake do that?
I have no idea, but I know that Dante Fox is about to make history. No, King Cuerno, knee strike.
I just think that Jake made the biggest mistake of the night.
You know, Jake said he wants to fight all 7 guys. I mean, maybe he wants to break everyone's ankle on his own.
Maybe.
What I do know is that the thrill of the hunt has been hit. Dante Fox will not go quietly into that good night.
We know very much well, that here in the Temple, when you've got a match like this, it's gonna go down, and it's going down huge.
Now, of course, thinking ahead to Ultimate Lucha Quattro, we have the Lucha Underground Championship matches, the Zero Fear match, the Challenger Pentagon Dark against the champion Marty the Moth Martinez. One of these 3 men could very easily be the next in line. How does the matchups work here? Let your mind begin to answer those questions. Those answers will come. But for right now. Look at the pain on Dante Fox's face.
It's almost like when you do black magic, you got to be prepared for the consequences. You open that door and you don't know what's coming through, and if it's a demon, watch out.
Oh, Cuerno is trying to get onto his own back to try to stretch Dante Fox in this bow and arrow surfboard maneuver.
Look at the strain on the left shoulder of Dante. It's ripping off of the bone. His muscles are shot.
Oh! Is Dante Fox going to quit?
No.
Does he have quit in him?
No.
From the killing fields to the battlefields here in the temple, Dante Fox survives.
He's been put through a lot worse than that. Don't forget where we know him from being in captive, and we know him that he was tortured. There's no way that's going to tap him out, brother.
See that Cuerno and Fox both limping a bit here.
I'm only going to tell you one thing.
Ooh, and that's not going to help if King Cuerno has an injured leg. Jake Strong takes advantage of opportunity. Splash, cover. No, look at Cuerno. That's championship experience right there. He got his hand on the bottom rope, but Jake Strong does not see Dante Fox all the way across the ring behind him. If Jake turns around, he's about to meet Fox. No, Fox rolls through. Oh, nicely done. Look at Dante now, ahead of Steve. Springboard cutter.
Here we go.
Dante with excitement. Cover. No! Oh, man, as I wipe the sweat from my brow, Dante Fox seemingly giving everything. King Cuerno recuperating. Jake Strong suffering. And all of us enjoying Lucha Underground.
Well, yeah, brother, you just said it. You said it like everybody else in this building is feeling it, enjoying Lucha Underground. There you go, brother.
The eve of Ultima Lucha Quattro is now the eve of destruction. Dante Fox, high above.
Oh, my God.
Swanton.
Jake put his knees up at the last second and hit him in the lower back.
Yes, and Dante, remember the dive that Dante did off of the, seemingly the top of the temple there. All of these things, collateral damage.
No doubt about it, man. And when the bomb goes off, everybody gets hit. Did you see the distance that he got on that senton?
Absolutely. I'm noticing that Dante is using high-flying offense. Strong is using power moves, and King Cuerno is just taking advantage of opportunity right there.
Wow.
Can Cuerno go for a cover here?
This is almost like these three guys are in a hurricane and there's just buildings and bricks and everything else flying around and people are just getting hit every which way but loose, Matt.
You know about the eye of the hurricane, that's the calm before the storm, and that seems where we are right now. All three fighters down. All of them at an even level here. Obviously, whoever gets to their feet first is going to enjoy an advantage, but man, oh man, what a fight we've seen thus far.
No doubt, no doubt, and this is what it's all about. Get up slowly, calculate where you are. Everybody thinks, oh yeah, he's a hero. No, believe me, Cuerno is analyzing the situation. He's looking who's more hurt, and you better believe that he knows Jake is behind him.
I also just noticed that for a moment, Dante Fox was the only guy with his shoulders down on the mat.
Okay.
Maybe that comes from the fact that Dante's been out of action for a while, whereas Cuerno and Jake Strong have been heavily in the mix. Perhaps, you know, iron sharpens iron. Perhaps their tools are just a little sharper. Perhaps they're a little more battle ready.
No doubt, but then again, you know, we can't avoid the fact that Dante Fox has took an ass-kicking this match, and he's still here.
Cuerno is standing. He's the only man up.
Well, here we go. From the depths of hell.
Look at this. We wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, nice back fist there by Fox. Jeez, clubbing right hand by Strong. Great shot there. You can see all the impact. Fox went to kicks to the ribs.
Huge forearm.
Honestly, do these guys want to trade blows with Jake?
At this stage, brother, I think to trade blows with anybody. Wouldn't you? What would you do? Say no, he's too big? This is like, I hate you just as much as I hate the other dude, and I'm going to win this. I'm going down with swinging.
Look at these three men, these three fighters. Vamp, we've talked about it. When you've been to war with someone or against someone, there's some type of respect. But I don't think Jake Strong has any respect now for these two men, Cuerno and Fox, on their knees.
He has to. He has to. Anybody who's been to war It's almost like an unspoken word that you become brothers even with your enemy because you shed blood together. That's just it.
Now,
wow.
Fox both had the same idea. Both have a similar physical makeup. Fox has slightly longer legs, a longer reach.
This is the longest that I've ever seen Jake out of action because he's getting a beating. He's not taking a rest, brother. They've knocked him out.
By 6 other guys.
Sure.
Look at Fox. Man, oh man, I've missed you, Dante Fox.
And now, perhaps, the Fox catcher. We haven't seen him in quite some time. It nails King Cuerno. And then there were 2.
King Cuerno has
Cuerno
been
tried to
eliminated.
kick out on instinct, but it was just a fraction of a second too late, brother.
And now, it comes down to Dante Fox and Jake Strong. The believers are telling you who they're behind.
Look at Fox watching Jake Strong. Almost as if Fox is in camouflage, hiding, waiting.
Fox has every right to not pay attention to anybody and to take his time and calculate what's next.
Look at this. These 2 men are going to fight. Here we go. Strong up onto the apron. Fox with a drop kick. Strong is on the floor. Fox on the move. Gets some momentum. Ooh, Jake cowered over, but Fox had that poise that we talk about. Man, oh man. Dante Fox just took a kick to the sternum after that moonsault. Was an evasive tactic there.
Wow, he just took a brick to the mug with that punch. Jeez, Jake's a big guy.
Look at Jake try to put Dante right back into the ring, but Dante was able to use the ring.
I told you about 10 minutes ago, Jake was favoring his ribs on the right side.
Right now, perhaps history is favoring Dante Fox. Dante slammed the back of his head on the floor. Jake went crashing into the chairs. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Lucha Underground as the believers begin to pulse and beat. Who's got the adrenaline? Who's got the heart? Who's got the desire? Who wants to be Gift of the Gods champion? Dante Fox got back in the ring, and this match rolls on. Jake Strong's eyes roll in the back of his head. Folded up. 2, not enough. And now Dante Fox needs to collect himself. He needs to close his mouth and ball up his fist and fight. We haven't seen Jake Strong rock like this. You're 100% right, Vamp.
No doubt about it, man. And look at how slow it is. You know what? He's strong. He's powerful. But that size, that weight is going against him right now because every time he goes down, it takes 3 times the amount of energy to get back up. Dante, a seasoned veteran, seasoned warrior, sees that going for the kill. You'll see. And listen to the fans. Who do you think they love?
Last year at Ultima Lucha, Dante left with Trios Gold. Going into Ultima Lucha this year, will Dante have the Gift of the Gods title? Jake almost answered that question for us. There we see Dante's athleticism, kips out, kips up. Oh, he went for a maneuver with his feet, and Jake Strong caught him. That one mistake could be it. The believers pleading with Dante not to give up, not to be taken hostage, not to surrender. Gift of the Gods title on the line. Dante Fox has to have some fight. He's got to find a way. He needs to get to the rope. Get to the rope. The break. Can Dante do it? Jake is pulling him back to the middle of the ring. The ankle lock locked in.
Dante Fox has got to get there. He can't give up. There's absolutely no way. Yes.
Look at Dante. He rolled to his back, trying to kick Jake off. Shoulders are up, so there's no. Jake's too damn strong, too damn tall. And that's it.
Here's your winner and new Gift of the Gods champion, the Savage, Jake Strong.
What a hard-fought, valiant effort by Dante Fox. But at the end of the day, it just was not enough to overcome the natural God-given abilities of that man right there. Jake Strong. This is not bullshit. This is history, folks, and I'm sorry, but Jake Strong is the new Gift of the Gods champion.
He absolutely deserves it, and you know why? Aside from he's such a phenomenal athlete, he said, I don't care. I want them all. I want to prove it, not just to you, but to me and to everybody else in the universe, that I am #1, and he did just that, Matthew.
What an amazing match, and look at this.
He needs his trophy, kid. He's got to go for it. This is it. You know what? He's making a mark. He's sending a message. What?
Dante just came back.
Well,
Just snapped Dante's ankle. Look at his boot.
man. Whoa. Jake Strong is making it known he does not need the approval of the fans. He's here for one reason and one reason only, and he does not care. Like it or not, there's your champion.
The savage Jake Strong. He faced his biggest test tonight, but he has dominated the competition in Lucha Underground and now stands in the ring, the brand new Gift of the Gods champion. Strong's sights must be set on the Lucha Underground champion, and with Antonio Cueto's new rule in place, will the undefeated Jake Strong continue to be unstoppable and become the new Lucha Underground champion? We're gonna have to wait and find out. Ladies and gentlemen, we've built to this. All of us, the fighters, the fans, everyone involved, making Lucha Underground so special. The table is set. It's time to feast on violence. Next week, the sweet juices of the fruits of our labor will drip down our chins. It's the biggest Lucha Libre event of the year. It's Ultima Lucha Quattro. It starts next week. For Vampiro, I'm Matt Striker. We'll see you at Ultima Lucha Quattro. Good night, everybody.
No importa cuánto entrenamiento hagas, nada te podrá preparar para enfrentar al monstruo de Matanza Cueto.
He slaughtered my friends, attacked my fiancé, and he ruined my wedding. Now I'm gonna give Matanza a funeral.
Si tú lo enfrentas solo, será tu funeral. Créeme, sin mi ayuda, no te veo posibilidades. Y solo serás un sacrificio más para los dioses.
Well, judging by your performance tonight, I think I stand a better chance at fighting Matanza alone. So, sorry, but tonight, I don't need a partner.
Tú salvaste a mi amigo el más viejo. Ahora estamos aquí para ayudarte.
Are you kidding me? How is that stupid metal glove that Cage used to run around here with supposed to help me?
Póntelo.
I don't think so, amigos. I'm not really a glove guy. Okay. Take it easy. I feel like a god. This is incredible!
¿Estás seguro que es una buena idea? Esto solo el tiempo lo dirá.